Hey everybody, it's Holly from Visit Brainerd, and I'm here with Candice Zimmerman of the Northland Arboretum, and we have a special guest. This is Georgia.
Georgia's here today.
We've got some fun things happening here at the Arbor coming up soon. We're going to be talking to you guys about Arbor Day.
Yes.
Actually, Candice is going to really be doing all the talking. I might ask some questions though along the way.
Yeah.
What can you tell us and what's going on?
Yeah, so first of all, the first event that's coming up that people are most familiar with is Earth Day, right?
Yeah.
So everybody gets pumped around Earth Day. Earth Day is actually a newer holiday compared to Arbor Day, and I'll go into that a little bit later.
Interesting.
So Earth Day, we usually talk about, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Right.
That's kind of the mantra. But it was only really developed started in the 1970s. So the EPA had this huge campaign, and it was more of like a political campaign of like, we're gonna get people rallied around the earth, which is great.
Yeah, for sure.
But Arbor Day actually started as early as the 1500s.
It's kind of interesting. You'd think it would be
reversed.
the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is, when I think about it, it's interesting because trees are always a part of us. They're, there's just so much that goes into that to environmental protection concerning trees.
Sure.
So Arbor Day, the first planting I believe was in a Spanish community. So it's an international holiday, really.
Yeah.
It's not just us. So the first documented planting was in the early 1800s, and then the first Arbor Day here in the United States wasn't until about 1870 in Nebraska.
It's just kind of little fun facts.
Yeah,
Who knew?
fun facts. Yeah, and they actually, for that time frame, they planted 1 million trees. So that was kind of the kickoff
Whoa.
to Arbor Day in the United States, and it just kind of grew from there. And with conservation being a huge focus in kind of the 1950s to 1970s, that's, I believe, when it really started blowing up here in our country. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so you guys, the Arboretum, are celebrating Arbor Day.
Natural fit. Yeah.
I mean, it seems pretty obvious.
Yep.
So what is going on and how are you guys going to be celebrating and why is Georgia here?
Yes, so our Arbor Day celebration, we're very excited because last year we did our first big Arbor Day celebration and we had about 1,000 people here,
Yeah.
which it was so fun. You were with us.
Yeah.
It was a really hot day, go figure.
Yeah.
I think we had 80 degrees on that day. Don't think we'll have 80 degrees this year,
But you never know.
Yeah, Minnesota's crazy. you just never know what's gonna happen.
Just a little fun fact, we have rescheduled this interview a couple of times because of the outdoor weather and we are inside by the fireplace because it's snowing.
Yeah.
Outside today.
On April 14th.
However, we are both going to put a call into Mother Nature to make sure that Arbor Day is going to be a warm, sunny day.
Yes, so we put in our order. It's going to be a fantastic day. It's going to happen. On that note, though, I think, regardless of what it looks like on that day,
Yeah.
it's really about the community.
Yeah.
And we're going to be giving away tree saplings because in honor of Arbor Day, we want everybody to be planting trees. There's going to be a ton of activities for kids here.
Yeah.
One of the things and why Georgia is here representing today is we're kicking off the event with fun hikes. And so we're starting that this year as a way to just get people outdoors. And one of our prizes is best pet costume.
Best pet costume.
Georgia didn't bring her costume today.
Why do you want to give it away?
Yeah, I imagine she will be in costume that day. I wouldn't put it past you two to have one of the most fantastic ones.
We just have to figure out which one to wear, to be quite honest with you.
So best pet costume, best individual costume, and biggest group are the 3 prizes for that day.
Very, very fun.
And it's not a competitive hike. Nobody's going to win by being the fastest, but it's just fun. And it's a way to kind of rally around your family and being outside.
I would imagine that maybe if there's a big group, they could be themed costumes.
I would love that. Yes. Pick a cartoon show or
how fun.
Yeah, or a movie or something like that. It would just be great.
How long are the hikes?
So do you have
2 hikes?
2 different hikes going, so you do get a choice. So a 1 mile hike and then a 5K. So the 1 mile one, we've noticed there's a lot more registrations for that because young families with kids, that'll be perfect for them, just 1 mile. And then the 5K hike will go all the way to the north side of our trail system, come all the way back, and then we'll kind of do a fun ceremony before we kick everybody into the field and they can have fun in the bouncy house and petting zoo.
Oh, you guys have a lot going on. Okay.
We do, yeah.
Are the hikes dog friendly?
They are, yes. So we do require that dogs are on leashes. Please make sure that they're a well-behaved dog, that they can interact well with other dogs as well as other people. Of course, we're going to have crowds there that day, so some dogs just don't do well around
The
around
owners
lunch
should know
people.
how their pets
So
can be
responsible pet owners know their dogs, exactly.
What about stroller friendly?
The 1 mile hike will be stroller friendly.
Okay,
that is
perfect.
great, great tip. So if you have littles with wagons or strollers, you should be able to get through that trail system just fine. Otherwise, there's an alternative loop that's going to be even shorter than the 1 mile that we could definitely map out for you guys.
Okay, so then you guys have timed it out perfectly so that after the hike is done, and then that's when the Arbor Day activities all happen. And is that just kind of happening right up here by the Welcome Center, or where? I mean, obviously people are going to see a bounce house. That's not normally here.
Right. So best suggestion is we're going to open up the east entrance. So the entrance to Winter Wonderland is going to be the main main parking lot area, and then all of the activities are going to be straight down from there. So parking right behind our shop essentially, and then just hitting up that trail. And then all of the activities are going to be kind of in that roundabout area.
Okay, and you'll have signage and stuff.
We absolutely will.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Any cost for any of these things?
Completely free event, and that's why we love it so much, is because people can come out and just literally have a good time. And the only fundraising component that we have is our silent auction, so feel free to browse around our silent auction. We have a kayak that is a part of the silent auction. I'm very excited about it. Some beekeeping supplies that were donated by Man Lake, and just a bunch of other opportunities to get outdoors. We even have a flight that is on our silent auction.
Are you talking like an airplane flight or
like
a beer
aviation?
flight?
No, aviation. Good question. Good question, Holly.
Legit.
Yes. No, an aviation flight. It's pretty awesome.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's just off the top of your head. That's just some great stuff.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to get our list out on Facebook here in the next couple days, so that everybody knows what items are available, and then that silent auction will wrap up around 2 o'clock that day.
So speaking of the 2 o'clock thing, this event is happening on April 30th.
Correct.
And then what time is it starting? The hikes start at 10?
Yep, hikes start at 10 a.m. The booths and everything will be available by up between 10:30 and 11, so they'll be ready to go by the time people are done with their hikes. And then we're gonna break down by 2:05.
Okay.
And I think it's just gonna be a great quick event for everybody. Get people outside, get them some cool giveaways, and be on with their day.
Well, I'm excited for a really nice sunny day.
Yes, absolutely.
We are going to do our best to make that happen. But seriously, as you had mentioned, this is a community event, no cost for anybody to attend. We just want to see lots and lots of people here. We want to beat that goal.
Yes, absolutely.
You guys have a 1,200 person goal this year, but I'd like to even exceed that.
Let's blow it out of the water.
Right.
Why not? Yes.
Okay, well there you guys have it. We will see you, your family, and your canine pets here at the Arboretum on April 30th for Arbor Day. It's one more way of how you can love Brainerd like a local.